everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the first time I'm going to be experimenting and using the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, as well as the 3D highlighters and the new Vixen lipstick. I've just played around with the eyeshadows today and I came up with this look, and I hope you enjoy it and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. It's a very warm winter look. I think it would be perfect for winter. I'll just bring the camera up close so you can have a better look. Yeah, I lost my lighting. I'm filming this intro now because the sun's gone down and it's actually gone dark, so I'm showing you the makeup look in the light, and this is how it's turned out, and I'm I really like the look. I'm very impressed with the highlighters. They show up so well on the skin, they blend so well into your makeup, and even the eyeshadows, they are absolutely stunning. The pigment in them is so bright and vibrant, and it really shows up on the eye, even on darker skin. I was a bit worried about how some of the shadows were going to show up, and it really impressed me. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share my videos, and I would love for you to be my YouTube family, and thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye!
So I start off with my Isabella Garcia Super Defense Day Moisturizer, and that's just gonna prep my skin. And then I move on to my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm using this as an eyeshadow primer, just so that the eyeshadows show up more bright and clearly. I know it looks crazy right now, but when I blend it out, it all will come together. So I just use my beauty blender to blend it out nicely, and then oh my goodness, we are using the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette for the first time, and it is amazing. So I'm going to start off with the shade, and it's called Oud, and as you can see, it's so pigmented. The color is so strong. So I'm just gonna blend that into my crease, and it shows up so well on the eye. This is a very rich brown shade. The next shade I'm going to be using is called Desert Sand, and this I'm using on my brow bone as a highlight shade almost, but it is a matte color, so I'm just using it to clean up the eyeshadow and highlight my brow bone. And then I'm gonna go in with this beautiful orange brown color, and it's called Amber, and I'm gonna take it along my crease again and focus on the outer corner of my eye as well, and I'm just building up the color here by focusing on my crease. Now the next shade I'm going to be using is absolutely beautiful. It is called Blood Moon, and I am using a smaller, flatter brush to pack this color onto my eyelid, and I'm starting from the inner corner and moving outwards. And as you can see, this color is shimmery, and it's also light, and it just changes the eyeshadow look completely. And it's so vibrant and so beautifully pigmented. It just brings this eye look together. And then I'm going to use this shade called Turkish Delight. It's also a shimmery shade, but this shade is more red. So I'm going to use this on the outer corner of my eye. This shade also has a hint of purple in it. That's what I love about the Huda Beauty shadows, is that they are so different and unique, and you can really use them in whichever way suits you. So I'm blending this in the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm taking this color Oud again, and I'm going on my lower lash line just to tie the whole look together and make it look more complete around my eye. I'm then going to use this grayish goldy color called Cashmere in the inner corner of my eye, just to highlight my inner tear ducts and just to make my eye stand out a little bit. This little trick really opens your eye and makes you look more wide awake. I'm then going to use my Catrice eyeliner pen and draw a line on the top of my lid. I'm not going to make it winged. I'm just drawing a precise line on the top of my eyelid, and this liner is not very dark, so I'm going to go in with my black, well, it's almost black, it's like a very dark brown shade in my MAC palette, and I'm using a brush and just smudging this eyeliner out. So I don't want it to look perfect. I'm going for a more smokier look. So I'm smudging it out with a brush, and then I'm taking it also on my lower lash line again, just to darken it up. I'm then going to use my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. This has been my new favorite everyday foundation. It is absolutely full coverage and it blends into your skin so well. I'm not too sure about the shade though. I find that it's just a little too light for me. If it was more yellow toned, I think it would work for me. And then I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's actually a corrector. It's a peach corrector. And I've been trying this trick the whole week and it's really worked underneath my eye and on my pigmentation around my mouth. And it really color corrects the darkness. And then on top of that, I put a concealer, and I find that it really works. I'm then going to use my Nars creamy concealer in the shade Biscuit, and this is more yellow tone, so it's going to bring my under eye back to life and not make it look so light. And as you can see, the dark circles are covered. And then I'm going to take the Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder, and I'm going to bake under my eyes slightly, and then I brush it off. And then I'm going to contour using my Fenty matchstick in the color Truffle. So I'm using this to contour my cheeks and down the bridge of my nose. And this contour stick is really easy to use, and it's very creamy and easy to blend out. So I'm then going to use my, I'm also taking it underneath my jawline. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer again to highlight down the bridge of my nose. This concealer has really been handy. You can use it as concealer, eyeshadow primer, highlighter. There's so many uses. I love it. So I'm then going to take my beauty blender and quickly blend this out. You've seen me do this a lot, so I'm just fast forwarding through it. I'm blending out my contour using my Switch Beauty contour brush, and this will just bring some color to my face. And this is why I say the foundation works for me, because I do use bronzer and I do contour, so it kind of balances out. I'm then going to take my Huda Beauty Golden Sands 3D Highlighter Palette, and this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take the first shade, which is I think Fiji, and it's more of a cream highlighter, and I'm putting it on the high points of my face with a beauty blender. And this highlighter palette tells you what to do with these shades, which is great. So the next shade I'm going to put on top of that with it using a brush, and you can see how it adds to the first one and it just brings out the highlight even more. So I'm just putting it on my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, and some on above my eyebrow, and also on my cupid's bow. And you'll see this little trick actually makes your lips look bigger, and it really makes you look very feminine. And then I'm going to take my Huda Beauty liquid lipstick lip liner in the shade Vixen, and I'm going to line my lips with it. I'm also going to fill my lips in after lining them because this really brings out the color. And then I'm going to take the liquid lipstick in Vixen and go over the lip liner. This lipstick is so brown and rich, and it's such a good shade for winter. And then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara to coat my lashes. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.